to Little Mama's Schoolhouse. I am Lisa and I am a mama of 4 kids ages 2 to 8. And on this channel, I just share mostly homeschooling content, although I hope to put out some more lifestyle and motherhood type videos as well. But today I just wanted to share kind of a little thrift haul of sorts, if that's what I guess I want to call it. But I recently went to a used curriculum type sale where lots of mamas came and they just put up for sale the books and resources that they were no longer using. And so I got a few really good items and I just decided that I wanted to share that with all of you. Okay, so first off, you can see I already labeled it with my daughter's name, but she needed Wordly Wise A for next year. This is for my first grader who will be in 2nd grade. Anyways, again, they just love to do some just kind of worksheets that they can kind of do on their own, especially while they do it, like watch a show or something. They just like having just a little bit of just kind of busy work that they get to do. And so I had this in my shopping cart, was ready to purchase it, and I decided, let me hold off until I go to this used curriculum sale. And sure enough, I came across Wordly Wise. And so I only paid, just $2 for an unused workbook, which when you're buying curriculum, it really adds up much quicker than you think. And so I was happy to find this at that curriculum sale. Okay, so the other ones that I purchased were just books. So I found A Good and the Beautiful book, Maria's Many Colors. It is level 2. I got home and realized that we actually already owned it. But that is okay. I only paid $1 for this book. And so we will just go ahead and put it on our shelves. And now I have an extra book. So I guess I always just wonder if when my girls grow up and if they decide to homeschool, that I may have to divvy up books. And so it doesn't hurt me at all to have a couple of like duplicates, I should say, of books on my shelves, just in case. And so I do have a few duplicates of Good and the Beautiful that I've collected over the time. And so I will just add this simply to the shelf, and then I just have more books to divvy up if they choose to do so. Because I know I took a lot of books from my mom's house when I started having kids. So I also came across the ultimate Dick and Jane book. So my daughter, who is in 1st grade, loves Dick and Jane books. I think she's read all of them at our library. And so she was really excited when I brought this home. There were a couple that she had already read, but there were, I think, 2 she had read and 4 that she hadn't read. And so she read through this entire book in 3 days, I think she told me. We got it like Monday afternoon and she had it finished by Wednesday afternoon. So she loves Dick and Jane. And it's just a fun like first reader type book. So I found that for I think $5. So that was a good find. Okay, and then next I will be teaching level 3 language arts next year, and we will be sticking with the old. They will be coming out with some new language arts curriculum, but I decided that we will stick with the old just because I know that there's going to be some jumps and just different things. And with my daughter who's, getting towards the end of where all that's changing, we decided to just stick with the old, The Good and the Beautiful language arts for her, as well as my 1st grader going into 2nd grade. She'll stick with the old, but my daughter who will be going in kindergarten will be starting with the new, The Good and the Beautiful, that will be coming out here shortly for language arts. So we needed the personal reader book as well as the poetry book, and so I picked this up. They had it for just half of what the price is online, which still saved me some money. So I picked up both of these. And then the final item that I found that has been in my Amazon wish list for so long were the Imagination Station book series. So you can buy, I believe, yes, it was book 1 through 15 that she had, and that you can buy on Amazon. It's like $75 or $76, somewhere around there. And I've seen it get down into like the mid-60s. But that's still kind of a lot of money for, I mean, it's a decent amount of books, but I was so hoping I could find them used. And so I was so happy that I came across the entire series for $20 at this curriculum sale. And so I snagged these books and they have been fun. I had never proofread them or anything. I just heard that they were really good, so I just gave them to my kids and they've really liked them. And so now that we own them, I've actually started doing them as read-alouds, and it's been really fun. And I can definitely see why it's just a very, what's the word? Just a really good book. I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, it's just so beautiful and all those things, but it's a really good first introduction into adventure books. So they're fun. And so again, I was just so happy that I came across it for such a good price. And so I snagged those as well. So that is my little haul, I guess you could call it. And I was really just happy with what I was able to find. A lot of these items, you know, I had in the back of my mind of things that I would like to purchase, you know, things for next year that I would need, as well as just some good books that I wanted to add to our shelf that weren't necessarily brand new, but were in good shape. And so I'm just so happy that I was able to find what I did, and I feel like it was rather successful. Anyways, I just want to thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next time.